A wise man once said, February is packed with releases.
It's time for us to show that heat, that this weekend will be on your feet. It's the heat check.
Starting off in the performance department, there are quite a few things dropping this weekend to help keep you in shape and looking good at the same time. One of my favorite basketball shoes so far this year is the Melo M10, and you'll be able to grab a pair of these this weekend in the Year of the Horse colorway. Love the way these look. Finish Line will have these for $200. There will also be a new colorway of the D-Rose 4.5, clear gray and light scarlet. That tiger pattern on the upper looks crazy. And finally, we have the Flyknit Lunar2. These were actually announced early in January and feature a new pattern on the upper, more stretch, and enhanced cushioning and flexibility in the Lunar lawn foam. You will find these in both men's and women's in several different colorways for $150. Heat check. Now on the lifestyle side of things, brands are really mixing it up from basketball all the way to running. Jordan Brand is bringing two silhouettes to the table this week, which will feature in two different colorways. First is the Air Jordan 194. Now this one will pop up in a white, black, and powder blue, and if you remember, it borrows heavily from the Jordan 10. We also have the Jordan 6 rings. Now this one rocks a wolf gray and powder blue with plenty of elephant print to match. Now on the running side, we have the Lunar Internationalist. This shoe originally debuted back in 1984, but Nike has updated it with Lunar, giving it a new life in 2014. The old school styling on this one with the new cushioning looks really great in my opinion. Pricing for the Internationalist is $100, and they will be available in two colorways. Heat check. And finally, we have the retro kicks. Now a lot of these look familiar, and it looks like they're doing something a little special this week for the ladies. Starting off with the men's, we have two alternate colorways of the Nike Air Up and the Air Force Max CB2. Now both pairs are taking a bit of an all-star game type persona, with one pair rocking University Red and the other dressed in Game Royal. The CB2 will cost you $150 and the Air Up will cost you $140. Reebok is also getting into the game this weekend with the Kamikaze 1. That one is hitting in a simple black, white, and blue colorway. Now for the ladies, or actually for those that can fit a grade school size, you can grab the Jordan 6 in metallic silver and pink, and from Reebok, they're showing some love for Valentine's Day with the scarlet and light pink colorway of the Reebok Question. Again, both of those will only be available in GS sizes. Heat check. Told you guys, February is a crazy month when it comes to sneaker releases. Let's do a quick recap of all the stuff that's dropping over at Finish Line this weekend. First up, on the performance side, we have the Flyknit Lunar2. This is going to be available for both men and women, and the cost of that one is $150. We also have, for the hoopers, the D-Rose 4.5. This is in the silver colorway. That's for $140. And then we have the Melo M10 Year of the Horse. That one's going to cost you $200. Really love that black on that one. Now on the lifestyle side, we have the Air Jordan 194. That's going to cost $130, and if you remember, that's the one mixed with the Air Jordan 10. Then we also have the Jordan 6 rings. That one's going to cost you $160. And finally, we have two pairs of the Lunar Internationalist, and that one's going to cost you $100, and it's probably my favorite shoe that's dropping this weekend. Now on the retro side, we have the Air Force Max CB2. That's $150, and that's in two colorways, one red and one blue, kind of an all-star vibe. Then we also have the Kamikaze 1. That one's going to cost you $115. We have the Reebok Question Mid. This is a grade school only exclusive. These are going to be $95, and that's that Valentine's type colorway. Then we have the Nike Men's Air Up. This again is going for the all-star vibe with two colorways, one red and one blue. That was going to cost you $140. And finally, we have the Air Jordan 6 Retro. Again, this is a grade school only version of the shoe, and the price of that one is $120. Heat check. Well, that's going to do it for the show today. But before I go, I want to let you guys know that something really crazy is going to be happening at All-Star. And it's going to be really crazy. Did you just bleep all of that? Seriously? I can't say. Oh, I can't say that yet? Oh. Sorry. Yeah, so well, if you haven't already, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. That way you know whenever something awesome is happening here on this channel. That's kind of embarrassing. And also, visit the links down in the description because it'll take you to all the shoes we're talking about in the video today over on the Finish Line page. Well, I am your host, Jacques Slade. This is the Heat Check presented by Finish Line, and I will see you soon. Peace. That's horrible.